Honestly, guys, I've been on light camera action for the past 2-3 minutes and I've not been getting it. I think I don't even know how to be back here, but here I am. Hi everybody, I know you missed me so much. It's been a while, and of course I miss you a lot more. It's good to be here and I hope you've been doing greatly well. I visited the graveyard. Before I get into that, if this is your first time on my channel, I say welcome. I love you already, and do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, to share, and do not forget to drop your comment as well. Thank you. And to my family members, to my always have been here guys, I love you guys so much and I really appreciate your support. So today I want to share this with you, life lessons I've learned from the event, or from this particular event I experienced over the past few weeks. And let's get into it. So guys, I know of this very person, another person that will tell me, the moment I'm 80 years, let me just go home. Once I'm 80, let me just go back to where I'm from. Let me just die. And I'll go like, why would you even say anything like that? 80. Aren't we all praying for long life? If you're talking about long life, we should be talking 100, 120, 105 and things like that. This person will always tell me no. The moment she's 80, she just want to go back home and she's done. All she's praying for is good health, enough money, sound mind and all of that. And I go like, yeah, if you have all of this, then you should want to live longer. A lot happens in the space of 5-10 years. If you are blessed with sound health, if you are blessed with a lot of wealth, it wouldn't be such a bad idea to live as long as 90 since you're healthy. It won't be a bad idea to live as long as 90, 100, 105. Come on. And she would always say the moment she's 80, she wants to go back home. And I would say the moment maybe I just want to live as long as 100 or 105 or 110 and all of that. But guys, I don't even want to live 100 years anymore. I don't want to live 100 years anymore, and I'm sincere. I think I want to be, well, once I'm 80, I'm ready. Once if it pleases the Lord, 90. But that 100 thing, I don't really think I'm ready anymore, because there is this saying that I would interpret it in English, but it's sweeter to the ears if I say it in Yoruba language and you understand Yoruba. But then, for the sake of people who doesn't understand Yoruba, I'll say it in English. And I'll interpret it to be that the longer you live, the much more events you have to experience. And events in this context doesn't really mean the good ones. It doesn't mean the good, the pleasurable, the pleasant events. It's also the bad, the disheartening, the heartbreaking, and all of that. Judging from what I experienced in this past couple of weeks, honestly, I tell you guys, I don't want to live as 100 anymore. Once I'm 80, I pray for long life, I pray for health, and I wish you guys same. I pray for, good life, I pray for wealth, I pray for sound mind. Thank you. Once I'm 80, bye-bye. We'll see again on the other side. But if it pleases the Lord, I don't mind the 90, but I really don't want to cross the boundary of, no. Alright guys, so these are lessons I learned from the graveyard. Okay, this is because I recently lost a relative. He's quite young and he's quite close. He was close. He was close and he was young. We lost him at 39, and we're trying to be fine. We are trying to move on, and the Lord is our strength. So the first lesson I learned, I wrote these things down actually because I really want to share it, and I want to be sure that I'm not missing out on any of those points. Number one lesson I learned is that everyone is equal. Honestly, everybody is equal. I visited the graveyard, and on getting to that place, I found out there's no class, there's no distinction, there's no guy. If you like, be a commissioner. If you like, be the president. If you like, be a pauper, be a rich man, be a bishop, be anything. We all are equal. Until you get to that place, you really wouldn't understand. But if you get there, you find out the same way they laid the bishop is the way the gate man is going to be laid. Everybody's 6 feet, and like the shape of the graveyard, it's just so there's no addition, there's It's going to be the same. We all are equal. The distinction, the differences is only here while we are still active, while we're still alive, here running here and there, chasing dreams and ambitions. But the moment that, you know, time stops ticking, honestly, you find out that we all are equal. I would encourage that we all live in this consciousness and be fair to one another. Rapture is individual. Rapture is individual because we go to churches. I don't know what they preach in the mosque, but we go to churches, religious bodies. They make us understand that, okay, they talk so much about rapture and all that. But rapture is individual. Everybody has a different timing for their rapture to take place. Honestly, your rapture is that day when you take your last breath and it's a goodbye to the world. That is rapture. Rapture is not the day everybody can die on the same day. We're not going to leave this world on the same day. So I never really start to think about it. That understanding really didn't get to me until now, that rapture is individual, because I always thought, okay, then there will be this loud trumpet sounding, then people will be disappearing and some others will be left behind according to the works of your hand. No, rapture is the moment your own trumpet sounds. Trumpets are going to sound differently. Okay, so this my cousin's trumpet sounded and it was his time to go. That was his own rapture. So rapture definitely can be general. It's an individual thing. So just be ready, because it's gonna be any time. Nobody knows. We're just praying for long life. We're just praying for grace to, you know, live up till good old age. But at the end of the day, rapture is individual. Oh, make every day count. Make every day count. Make every day count. I can't overemphasize this. Every day is Christmas. Henceforth, for me, oh, every day is a special day. Every day is Christmas, because it so happened that this relative of mine, we lost him, not because I've lost their ones, I've lost close relatives, but this time it was a young person. Before now, oh, I lost people who are aged, who are old, and we cried and cried. Yeah, it doesn't matter how old our loved ones, you know, get, we never really want to lose them. But this one, he was young, and the funny part of it is I saw him a few days to his death. He was active, he was fine, we communicated, it was okay. So I then realized nobody knows tomorrow. It could be my turn tomorrow, it could be anybody's turn tomorrow. I'm not praying or wishing anybody premature death, but that's the reality. We all have our time. We all have our own peculiar rapture moment. So we're praying for long life and all of that. But then, honestly, make every day count. Live your life the best way you can. Live every day like it's gonna be your last day. Be God conscious, you know. For Christians, yeah, be God conscious. So when the rapture sounds, you're ready and you can make it home. And do not postpone on things you have to do. Do your things like you don't have time, because the truth of the matter is we really don't have time. Our time is ticking and we don't really know when it's gonna be up. So live every day like it's Christmas. Henceforth, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna look good, I'm gonna dress well, I'm gonna chase my goals, I'm not gonna procrastinate, I'm just gonna do my best. And that is what I encourage everyone to do, because fine, it's grace. When it's time, it's time. But then if you look back, let's say from what we're made to understand in Nollywood movies, the ghost rises, the ghost then rises, then looks back and starts to say, oh, my mother, oh, my son, oh, my beloved, and all that shit. When your ghost rises and looks back at the things you've been able to do, would you be proud of yourself, or would you then go like, if I had known, oh, what a life, if I had known? Please, let's play our part. Let's live, you know, conscious of the fact that we really don't have much time. Procrastinate, chase your goals and do what you're supposed to do. Live fine, live healthy, eat well, and be good to people. Yeah, be conscious, be ready. That's just it. Be ready. Long life is given by grace. Honestly, I don't know if this is me sounding pessimistic, but the truth is, this is how I feel, honestly. I don't know, maybe tomorrow I might have a change of orientation, but right now, I think long life is given by grace. You pray, you ask, you fast, you do all these religious exercises and spiritual exercises. You pray and all that. Long life is given by grace. I think God gives it to whosoever he wishes. We can only pray and ask for grace to be, you know, worthy, to be counted worthy to live long. To live long. if it was by works, if it was by how well you serve the Lord, how well you pray, how often you fast and all that, you know, how often, how much you get engaged in spiritual exercises, bishops shouldn't die at really tender age. You know, all these men of God, people who were fervent, dedicated, serving the Lord and all that, shouldn't die at such tender age. We've heard of bishops die at really tender age. We've heard of really great crusaders dying pretty young. They should be the ones to last as long as Methuselah and all that. So what am I trying to say in essence is, long life is given by grace. I'm not asking that we don't pray for long life. We'll keep praying. We'll keep asking that we're counted worthy to be among people who would live so long and, you know, purposeful, happy, and all that. But then I just want to implore you to live fine, live good, live conscious, live ready, because we may pray as much as we can, we may hope as much as we can, but then we may just not be among these people who are meant to live long. I don't know, maybe this is me coming from a pessimistic side. Try and understand me, please. But then I think there is an atom of truth in what I'm saying. Let's keep praying, let's keep hoping for long life, but then let's be ready. God is faithful. Yes, God is faithful. You know, it's been a long time I've been at a place where people were mourning and all that shit. But you know, it happened. It definitely happened. I saw people crying. I heard people wailing and mourning and all that shit. And I had a lot of people say things, you know, when you're down, when you're disappointed, when you're heartbroken, when you're, you know, when things like this happen, you just, you know, especially when you prayed so much and hoped that a miracle come your way and it just don't happen eventually. You feel, did God not hear me? Didn't I pray enough? Am I a sinner? What sin have I committed so much that the Lord couldn't be gracious or merciful and all that shit? So I had a lot of stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, after all these things, we start to think about it. In all of these things, God is still faithful. God is still faithful because we took a consolation from the fact that the way God works is not the way men works. God works in mysterious, miraculous ways, in ways you cannot even, you know, totally understand or describe. So maybe God decided to take this relative of mine at a time when he sees he's prepared. Well, this is the consolation I've given myself. Maybe God saw his heart or his mind at that time and he just felt it's a good time to take you home, son. I think it's a good time to take you home. While I cried, while I was down, while I'm sober and all of these things, it just struck me. What if he is in a better place? What if he is in heaven? Because I'm here. And he wouldn't even want to trade being there for anything, even if somebody walked up to him to say, okay, let me take you back on earth, and he would just tell the person, guy, no, they try me, just leave me here, I'm fine. So I took that consolation. So maybe he's in heaven, maybe he's fine, maybe he's finally over the troubles of this world and is living fine and is happy, reunited with the Lord and all these things. There is hope for somebody who is not dead. There is hope for a person who still has life inside of him. But what's the point being in the hospital for so long? You're not recovering, at the same time you're not dying. I think it's better he passed away than some other really sad things that could, you know, that could have happened. So in all of these things, I'm grateful, I'm thankful. These are lessons I've learned, and I'm back and I'm better. Okay, we're gonna pick it up from here. We are hoping, but then I encourage that we all get ready. We all live each day conscious of every minute and every moment, so that when it's time, our own trumpet rather sounds, we make it there to the eternal home, granted eternal rest. Thank you guys, I love you. Once again, I'm back. I really want to say thank you to my friends. I really want to say a big thank you to my friends and people that I don't even know that came around to support while we were trying to raise funds for the surgery. I'm grateful. God bless you guys, and God bless you. I love you guys. Bye.